steak bars, vodka recipe for past week. And my brother made it and said, I haven't tried it yet, but my brother said it was great. And if it came from him, you know it's got to be something special.
Share?
I can easily send it to you. Yeah, happy to. You got it.
I love that.
I know. It's always better. Whenever in doubt.
For sharing this tonight.
I'm the shortest person here, so I belong to the shortest.
Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
How good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day.
how good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is.
how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And Chanukah Sameach. It's so lovely to have everyone here this evening as we gather together. I'm Rabbi Melinda Penkin.
I'm Cantor Wally Shankin Briskin.
I'm Rabbi Jonathan Falco.
We're joined by our Keeping the Han in Hanukkah president, Dan Schleifstein, and we're all very happy to welcome you here. As our service begins, just a few reminders. First of all, we encourage you to look around the room and locate the exits. There is one in the front here, 2 in the sanctuary, 1 in the social hall, and 2 all the way in the back. It is good practice wherever you go in public to pay attention to the exits. Also, we all play a part in security. If you see something, please make sure to say something. If you have a cell phone, we encourage you to just take a moment to silence it so as not to disturb our worship. And this is our family service, so we love having children in the room, but we also understand every once in a while someone may have a need to run around and make some noise and take a break from services. And we do stream the service into room 2 right outside in the hallway, and our ushers will be happy to guide you in the right direction. As we gather, Hanukkah is about spreading warmth and light, and so I encourage you to look around, spread some warmth with the people around you. Meet someone new, introduce yourself, find someone you don't know, wish them Shabbat Shalom, and share your name with them.
You're going to say hi to people you didn't know.
Go ahead. You could.
I totally don't know you.
I just picked up.
Hi, Mr. Hi, Mr.
Good evening,
Good evening.
and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Dan Schleifstein, President of Temple Shari Emeth, and tonight we get to celebrate Hanukkah. I do not know how you all celebrate the holiday, but since my wife and kids are off from school for the entire holiday, that means we're doing something fun and crazy each and every night. For me, I'm working literally every moment we're not doing holiday stuff, but I would not have it any other way than burning the Hanukkah candles at both ends. As we look ahead to the new year, I want to share some exciting things we have coming up here at TSC. Next Thursday, we have our blood drive from 1:30 to 8. And then next Friday, we have Superhero Kabbalat Shabbat at 6:30, as well as TSC on the road at the Silvermans. Note to self, this involves sandwiches, maybe superheroes with capes, so make sure you come hungry for that. Next Sunday, on January 5th, Sisterhood is hosting their challah bake from 12:30 to 2, and I look forward to eating what they make. We have a new class starting up called Understanding Israel, the Legacy of the Past and the Challenge of the Future. And that starts on January 9th from 11 to 12. And make sure you save the date for our next Rock Shabbat on January 10th. Also, we have a new lifelong learning opportunity coming up. It's Louise Nevilleson, the Grand Dame of American Sculpture. That's going to be at Temple Shari Emeth on January 12th at 11:30 a.m. In addition, thank you to everyone who has participated in our annual appeal, and your support really does mean so much to me and to all of us here at Temple Shari Emeth. If you have not participated in our annual appeal, it would be a really great time to do so, in any amount. Remember, if 60% of us donate, we unlock $60,000 in donations from a group of special congregants who have challenged more of us than ever before to step forward and put our money where our mouths are to make this place happen. Now, I look forward to celebrating Shabbat, celebrating Hanukkah, and just being with all of you, my Temple family. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom.
In a moment, we're going to gather, we're going to dim the lights, we're going to light our Chanukiot, but I just wanted to point out our beautiful Chanukiah, which was created and donated by a man whose daughter became an adult bat mitzvah in our congregation. And if you get close to it, you'll notice it's all made out of nails. He was a Holocaust survivor, and he fashioned this out of a similar design that they used in the camps to fashion a Chanukiah. And just a few weeks ago, Rabbi Schechter, our emeritus rabbi, sent me an article with a picture of a smaller version that was being kindled and used by Doug Emhoff and Kamala Harris in the vice president's abode. And there are only two of them, and one of them is in Washington, and one of them is here. So tonight we're very proud to light that. So I encourage you to join along. Should we read first or gather everyone? Let's all read together. These lights we kindle for the miracles and wonders and the salvations and the victories that you performed for our ancestors in their day at this season. Through your holy priests and in every generation of your people, through all who kindled lights of inspiration, hope, and peace, all 8 days of Hanukkah, these candles are holy. We are not permitted to use their light, but only to look at them and to appreciate and to praise your great name for your miracles, your wonders, and your salvations. Let's all gather around our Chanukiot, and we will light together. Now when you light, you always put your candles in from right to left, and then you start by lighting the newest candle each night. And I'm going to ask our ushers to dim the lights so we can get the full effect of this. That's great, Alan. Thank you. All right, everybody get your shamash lit. And then we'll join in the blessings together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim ha'hem ba'azman hazeh.
And because we're together, even though it's only supposed to be the first night, but it's the first time we're together, let's join in Shehechianu. Baruch atah
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu, v'kiyamanu, v'higianu, la'azman hazeh. Please be seated. You can leave them a little low, a little bit low. Make it romantic. A little romantic.
And then I can't. And it was on it.
And as we enjoy the lights of the Hanukkah, so too we enjoy the lights of Shabbat. Let's all join together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel
And let's raise our Kiddush cups together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu.
V'shabbat kodsho
Ne'ava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron le'maseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila le'mikra'ei kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ava uratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. We join together. Each year, the story of Hanukkah reminds us that it's in our power to overcome insurmountable odds. When the Maccabees, surrounded and outnumbered, faced the ancient Syrian Greeks, they did not despair. They fought fiercely against the forces that wanted to oppress them. And when they reclaimed the temple and realized they had only enough oil to kindle the menorah for one night, They lit their flame, trusting that a miracle would extend this light. Our tradition beckons us to choose to act in the face of the challenge before us. We can choose courage in the face of fear and choose hope in the face of anguish. Our world has faced innumerable obstacles this year, but just as our ancestors did, together we can choose light.
Thank you for the light. Please rise as you are able for our call to worship.
Together. I choose light by illuminating the path to a better, brighter, more equitable world for all. I choose joy by savoring each opportunity.
Let's say that again.
I choose joy by savoring each opportunity to celebrate, no matter how small. I choose dignity by working to uphold the inherent worth of every human being. I choose generosity by gifting my time, talents, and resources to help others. I choose connection by deepening my relationships with friends and loved ones and expanding my circles to build kinship with peoples whose lives are different from my own. I choose community by joining together to realize our shared vision of Tikkun Olam, working to repair our world. I choose action by raising my voice to fight the injustices all around us. I choose justice by living my values and rededicating myself toward building a world where all people can realize their full human rights. bam, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'lechtecha v'derech, u'shochbecha u'kumecha, u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני Adonai Elohechem. On this Hanukkah, we can turn for inspiration to one small incident from 1993 in Billings, Montana. This was a town where most people had never met a Jew, since there were only 50 families living among the 80,000 residents. But still, somehow, these good people stood up to hate. An anti-Semitic incident took place when a rock was thrown through the front window of a Jewish home displaying their Hanukkah menorah. In response, the Billings Gazette published a full-page picture of a menorah that readers could cut out and tape up in their own windows. It's estimated that as many as 6,000 homes in Billings had menorahs on display. This story reminds all of us what it looks like to stand together regardless of our own religion, and take back the darkness of hate and prejudice for the sake of justice for all.
Hillel and Shammai debated the correct way to light the Hanukkah menorah. Shammai said to start by lighting all the lights on the menorah on the first night, and then light one less light each subsequent night. Hillel, however, said that you start with one light, then two, then three, and so on. Hillel, as usual, won the argument with the principle, in matters of holiness, we do not decrease, only increase. As we celebrate Hanukkah this year, during the darkness of our time, let us commit to increasing hope and light. As Eleanor Roosevelt reminded us, the choice is ours. Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. Together. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkah shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
Open my eyes to truth, open my hands to give freely, open my lips to good words, to pure words, open my heart to love. And again, open my eyes to truth, open my hands to give freely, open my lips to good words, to pure words, open Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor VeHanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei HaKol, Vezocher Chastei Avot Ve'imahot, Umevi Geulah Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer, Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav Eloshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umkayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umidom Elach, Melech Memit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated.
We continue together. For the miracles and for the wonders and for the mighty deeds and for the salvations and for the victories that you wrought for our ancestors in their days and in this day, in the days of Matthias ben Yochanan, the Hasmonean, and his sons, when the evil kingdom of Greece stood against your people Israel in order to make them forget your Torah and violate your law, you, in your enormous mercy, stood up for them in their time of great need, upheld their cause, judged their case, and avenged their oppressors. You delivered the mighty into the hands of the weak, the many into the hands of the few, the impure into the hands of the pure, the wicked into the hands of the righteous, and the degenerates into the hands of those who cling to your Torah. You made for yourself a great and holy name in your world, and performed a great salvation and miracle for your people Israel, as you do today. Afterward, your children came to the Holy of Holies in your house, and they cleansed your palace and purified your temple, and they kindled lights in the courtyard of your sanctuary, and they established these 8 days of Hanukkah to give thanks and to praise your great name.
Shalom Rab al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rab al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Shalom Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rab al Yisrael Acham. Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rab al Yisrael Acham. Tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. We pause for a moment of silent prayer.
Yiyu l'ratzon imreifi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai. Amen. Long, long ago, during a time when it was forbidden to openly practice Judaism, a small Jewish community found themselves in a dangerous predicament as Hanukkah approached. Their oppressors had banned all religious observances, and lighting the menorah could result in severe punishment. Well, despite their fear, the community's leader, a young man named Avi, was determined to honor the Festival of Lights. He gathered all the villagers in secret and whispered, "We cannot let our fame of faith be extinguished. If we cannot light a menorah openly, we will find another way to celebrate." The villagers were very unsure. How could they celebrate without candles or oil or even a menorah? Avi thought for a moment, and then he pointed to the stars twinkling above. "Look at the heavens," he said. "They are filled with lights just as our ancestors saw. Each of us carries a spark within us too, a flame that no one can extinguish. We will celebrate Hanukkah by sharing our inner light." And so that night, instead of lighting a menorah, the villagers gathered in small groups in their homes, and each person shared something that brought light into their lives. Now, if you had to share something that brought light into your life, what would it be? What kinds of things do you think they shared in their homes together? What do you think? Yes. With your hand up, all the way in the back, yell it out. You, with the braids. Love. They shared love. Beautiful. What else did they share? Yes.
Friendship.
Friendship. Those are things that bring light into the world. What else? Did you have one? Gratitude. They shared thankfulness. Gratitude. That brings light into the world. Yes. Food. Food. Food always brings light into the world, right? Yeah, we got some snapping going on there. Yes.
Helping people.
Helping people. Tikkun olam, making the world better. Yes. Civility.
Yeah.
That, civility. Civilship, civility. Well, oh, yes, more? Happiness, all the way in the back, my boy there. Family. That's nice, yes. In the back. Also family, double family. You can never have too much family. Religion, they shared their Judaism. All of these brought light into the world. So as they, was there one more over there? Joy. That's a nice one. So they gathered together and they shared acts of kindness, words of wisdom, and stories of courage. And though no physical flame burned that night, their hearts glowed with warmth and connection. Well, one evening as Avi was walking through the village, he noticed a young girl placing a small clay jar in the window. She had filled it with water and set a shiny stone inside, and the moonlight reflected off the surface, creating a soft glow. Avi smiled and said, "Even when we cannot light a flame, we can create light in the world." Years later, when the community was free to practice openly again, they lit their menorah once again, but they never forgot the hidden flames they had kindled during that dark time. The story of the hidden flame teaches us that even when we cannot light a physical menorah, the true miracle of Hanukkah is the light we create within ourselves and that light that we share with others. That light born of courage, faith, and love, that can never be extinguished.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. And light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, let anger not tear us apart. And light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out we've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out.
Our minds now turn to those who are in need of healing. As a community, we pray for a refuah shlema, a complete healing of mind, of body, and of spirit. For Arnie Parness, Jordan Silverman, Richard Craig, Harriet Domro, Larry Krongold, Marty Burrell, Michael Byrne, Lisa Bertoni, Bruce Gottlieb, Gail Schesser, Judy Ferber, Mark Wilner, Jan Gale, Norm Comite, Paul Gale, Joe Wayman, Grayson Shukovsky, Spencer Gray Rothstein, Ben and Sandy Baum, Elijah Leist, David Aaron, Jason Appel, John Barron, Marvin Klein, Andorra Kurzman, Roger Aiken, Rita Gordon, Alyssa Katz, Florence Kemper, Jeff Kreutzer, Andrea Barron, Doris Bloom, Sandy Boylan, Jake Rolnick, Danielle Stewart, Richard Hecht, Curtis Fox, Carol Hayden, Arlene Golden. If there anyone who you're praying for for a refuah shlema this evening, we invite you to share their name out loud at this time. We take these names said out loud and wrap them with the ones said in our hearts as we continue with our prayer for healing.
Yishebei
continue with our prayer for Israel, please join with me. Eloheinu v'Elohei imotenu v'avotenu, our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessing for the state of Israel and for all of Israel's inhabitants. Matir asurim, freer of the captives, return all those who are kidnapped safe and sound to their homes, without the spilling of more innocent blood, without any more souls being tarnished by horrific acts. Baal harachamim, master of compassion, help us hold the humanity and the heartache of the Jewish people, while also holding the humanity and the dignity of the Palestinian people. Spread over us your shelter of peace and fulfill the vision of your prophets. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not take up sword against nation. They shall never again know war. Together we say, Amen. And together we rise for Aleinu on page 586.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, lateit gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. Please be seated.
The warm light of Hanukkah reminds us of the history of our people, while the gentle yahrzeit light reminds us of our history of family and friends, all those who are no longer with us. This flame illuminates our personal history of love and loss, the legacies that we carry in our hearts, and the wonderful memories that continue to warm us. Tonight, we remember those who passed from this world, whose light remains like the stars, sparkling and brightening the night sky. So we think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. If you are here remembering someone who passed away, we invite you to rise when their name is read and to remain standing until we all rise at the end for the mourner's Kaddish. During the period of Shiva, we remember Sandy Tankus, wife of Ken, mother of Janine, Robert, and Gary, and mother-in-law to Michael, Anjali, and Tina, grandmother of Justin, Aaron, Samantha, Erica, Hudson, and Mia. We remember those whose families are observing the mourning period of Shiloshim, Martin L. Fisher, Kenneth Diamond, Lenore Kaufman, Neil Rabinowitz. If you are here remembering someone who has passed away in the last year, we invite you to rise. We remember those whose yahrzeits fall during this week of Shabbat. May Abelson, Harry Allen, Miss Sally Apollo, Miss Nettie Abraham Barretts, Dorothy Benowitz, Ann Blotsky, Maurice Ibrahim, Bernard Burstein, Malvin Cohen, Mike Cohen, Nathan Dinses, Pearl M. Lulu Dorn, Doris Drieblatt, Gertrude Dublin, Jack Eskin, Helen Fisher, Dr. Isidore J. Fried, Ann Perlin Fried, Bert Friedemann, Richard Furstein, Arnold Gamzee, Rebecca Gartenhouse, Esther Glass, Harry Glazer, Thelma Golden, Sylvia Goldstein, Miriam S. Goodman, Herbert Hammer, Sandra Heimberg, Arnold Himmelfarb, Rosalind Hindell, Sally Hindes, Max Kamhe, Jeanette Cantor,
Evelyn Kaplan, Irving Carlin, Marjorie Caton, Maxwell Clapholtz, Ruth Leitner, Fanny Rosencrown-Librick, Lorraine Mahler, Jack Mantell, Doris Marcus, Sid Maurer, Molly Mostel, Ruth Olenek, Benjamin Olenek, Irving Orlofsky, Francis Passy, Ann Poritz, Leon Rostowski, Robert Shackett, Elsie R. Schechter, Evelyn Schneiweiss, Frederick Shaw, Herman Sherman, Ida Silberstein, Samuel Slifkin, Sally Strauss, Sandra Thaler, Carl Tischberg, Milton Trencher, Roy P. Weber, Ben Weintraub, Abraham Welkes, Lawrence Ween, Jack Zoomer. And we call to mind 6 individuals who perished in the Shoah, the Holocaust. Basia Deitch, Elizabeth Haas-Day, Itka Verkowski, Morris Schwartz, Esther Bagel, Guta Gorodatsky.
We take all of these names said out loud and wrap them with the ones said in our hearts, as together we rise for the mourner's Kaddish on page 598. Yit Gadal, V'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divrach Hirutei, V'yamlich Malchutei, B'chayechon V'yomechon, V'chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala U'mizman Kariv V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Le'alam U'almei Almaya, Yitbarach V'yishabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yithaleh, V'yithalal, Shmei D'Kudashah Barichu, Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Da'amiran Be'alma V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shalama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world, to which we say, Amen.
Oseh Shalom B'mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael,
All right, so who has some good news to share with us this Shabbos? All right, we'll start with the choir.
I got a bike for Hanukkah.
You got a bike for Hanukkah. That is awesome. That is so exciting.
How are you going to use that on the ski slope? That's what I want.
What a great gift. We got one back here. All right. I'll get to you one second.
I got a basketball jersey.
All right. We got some great gifts for Hanukkah here. Excellent. Basketball jersey.
A Lego set.
And a Lego set.
Family visitors.
Ah, that's excellent. That is good news to have family visitors. That's right. Awesome. Here, I'm going to walk down this way. Excuse me.
I have a Lego set. I got a Lego set.
You got a Lego set. All right. Legos are popular this year. All right.
I got a Lego set.
All right. Can't wait to see what you guys build.
How many people here got a Lego set? I mean, let's just...
I got an air hockey table.
An air hockey table.
An air hockey table. Oh, all right. Okay, very cool. Invite some friends over to play. That's great.
Rabbi Falco over here. The choir has more.
All right. Let me get this one. One sec.
Cousins visiting.
Cousins visiting. All
Nice.
right, that's awesome. Being with
That's
family, cousins, that's what it's about.
Latkes.
Latkes, that's right. That is something to celebrate
Well,
for sure.
I have one. Our friend Roman is visiting us from Idaho,
Welcome, Roman.
and we're happy that he's with us. Yes, he brought the potatoes for Hanukkah, for latkes.
I got an iPhone 15 Plus.
What?
Oh, all right. Wow, that is impressive. Good stuff. iPhone 15 Plus, excellent. High-powered machinery here, and I see one over here.
I got my own website.
Wow.
I actually programmed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you programmed your own website. That is amazing. I didn't get one of those until after rabbinical school.
I went to Atlantic City with my family.
Oh, that's awesome. Excellent. I hope you had a great time. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. That is great news. All right. Oh, we see a couple more. Okay.
Feeling the warmth of the Hanukkah with our temple family.
The warmth of the Hanukkah with our temple family is definitely good news and a reason to be here and celebrate. Thank you, Mark.
Nintendo.
Nintendo, that's also sounds like a good gift.
I didn't get sick.
And being in good health is always a good reason to be thankful. All right, friends. Oh, okay, last one here.
I got a Nintendo Switch.
All right, so Legos, Nintendo, those are some good ones this year.
Animal Crossing, here he comes.
Let's join in the Hanukkah spirit by singing Chanukah, O Chanukah. O Chanukah, O Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give him a treat. See, we'll need to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each child, and they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each child, and they shed a sweet light to remind us of days. Now in Yiddish for the Schleifsteins.
Oy Chanukah, oy Chanukah, a yom tifashen, a lustige, a freiliche,
Niton noch hat Säune, alle Nachten Gräbel und spielen wir. Zu den heißen Latkes
erst an a Schiff.
geschwinde, sind Kinder,
Die Chanukah Lichter lechon.
sing Alanissim und Gott, Ardenissim, Kukiche tanzen in Gott. Sing Alanissim und Gott, Ardenissim und Kukiche tanzen in Gott. Oh, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. No need to play with the latkes to eat.
And while we are playing,
The candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
well, we have some treats for you when you leave, but I'd like to invite up Melissa to help us to introduce what those treats are. This is a very ancient melody, so we're hoping that you'll catch on quickly.
Dreidel time is here and it's my addiction. Every year I play it with such conviction. Gimel, Dalet, Haitian, take no pity. Throw the gold coins in and increase the kitty. Baby, I just have to win this yummy chocolate treat. Spin 360 degrees. When you're spinning it with me, spinning it with me. Hanukkah is good to go. Flick the top, let dreidel roll. Gimel lands and don't you know? G-E-L-T-O-G-O. Hanukkah is good to go. Flick the top, let dreidel roll. Gimel lands and don't you know? G-E-L-T-O-G-O. G-E-L-T-O-G-O. You can win some gal to go. G-E-L-T-O-G-O. You can win some gal to go. Latkes make me do the potato peeling. Donuts only give greasy, oily feelings. Hanukkah's my time for dreidel spinning. It only brings me joy if coins I'm winning. Baby, I just have to win the yummy chocolate treat. Spin 360 degrees. When you're spinning it with me, spinning it with me. Hanukkah is good to go. Flick the top, let dreidel roll. Gimel ends and don't you know? G-E-L-T-O-G-O. Hanukkah is good to go. Flick the top, let dreidel roll. Gimel lands and don't you know? G-E-L-T-O-G-O. G-E-L-T-O-G-O. You can win some gal to go. 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 We hope you enjoy the gelt and the dreidels on the way out. Before you leave, grab your loved ones and get them closer. And either bring some blessing into your heart or put your hands out and bless those around you, or gather those you love close. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May you be safe, may you be blessed. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May you be luminous, may you be loved. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you be joyous, may you be healthy, may you be whole. Shabbat shalom and Chanukah Sameach.